Hi, and welcome back. In this module, I want to work with you on discussing your relationship with technology. Technology is wonderful, it is so helpful, and yet it can also be very destructive. And we know this as porn addicts. Technology has led to our addiction. Right? We know what our triggers are, we know what our stimulants are, we know the reasons why we have engaged in this addiction, right? This negative, it's not even a habit, right? It is an addiction. But technology has aided us, it has helped us grow more and more addicted, to go deeper and deeper into really that pit of poison that pornography has and all of the negative effects that it has in our life. So this is a bit of a difficult module because we have to be honest in terms of how much time we use on technology and how we use technology that's available to us. We all have smartphones, we all have maybe tablets. We all, of course, would have a computer, whether that be a desktop or a laptop to use. So here's the challenge. When you start a 30-day challenge, and I actually like to push it to 90 days, the 90-day challenge, when we do that, we need to give up technology. We need to replace our smartphone, maybe with one of the dumb phones, that wonderful Nokia brick that was quite popular like 15, 20 years ago. We can't really use, or if we have to, and I put that in quotation marks because I really want you to think, do you really need to? Do you really have to use that smartphone, the newest Android, or Samsung Galaxy, or Apple iPhone? And if the answer is yes, okay, there are those software that you can download and you can install, which will help keep you accountable to not use pornography on your smartphone or on your tablet or on your computer. And similarly, there is software that you can use on your tablets and on computers as well. But my suggestion, my very strong suggestion, is that for that 30 to 90 day reboot challenge, which you will be doing, don't use technology. Don't use the smartphone. Don't use the tablet. Don't use your computer. All right. Try to cut that out from your life, and we will work together in your very individualized program. We'll work together. That again, if you need to use it, we're going to then structure it in such a way in terms of how often will you need to use it. Will you actually be on your phone or on your computer? You need to set new standards for your life. Brother, I'm going to be really, really harsh with you right now. You know what is healthy, you know what is not healthy. You also realize deep, deep down inside that you need to start creating different habits. It begins now. It starts now. Technology, cut it out of your life or significantly reduce it. Stop the songs. There are certain songs which are, most of the songs that we hear on the radio or that we can view on the internet, right, and YouTube, are highly sexualized. Don't listen to them anymore. Choose another type of musical genre. We know the websites that we would go to. Clear your browsing history. Get rid of the cache right now. Clear your browsing history. You don't go back to those sites. TV. There are certain programs. There are certain shows. We all like Netflix. Netflix allows us to see a lot of stuff that would be from Showtime or HBO. So many of those programs, I mean, Game of Thrones, right? My goodness, think of the graphic sex, the graphic nudity that was in that show. Those are triggers, continual weekly triggers. And if you were somehow living underneath a rock and you never watched that show, and so then you came to it late, and then you're going to binge watch it because that's the great thing that, streaming services provide all of us, that chance to binge watch our favorite shows. Don't make it your favorite show anymore. Don't binge watch shows that are going to have a lot of that nudity or the sex. Look, I'm not trying to come across here as this kind of Puritarian person, but there has to be a point where you say, look, it's not actually necessary for me to watch that show anymore. It's actually not necessary for me to listen to that particular song or to continue to listen to the songs from that particular artist. It's not helpful for me. It's not healthy for me as I'm trying to recover. I'm trying to become better. Set new standards. Listen to different music. Start watching different shows. Choose documentaries, right, that are on Discovery Channel. Even though I know a lot of Discovery, a lot of National Geographic, heck, even like History Channel, they all become kind of reality shows now. But the programming that are on those channels are going to be a lot safer than if you're going to be watching some kind of situational comedy, right, a sitcom or kind of more of a drama show. I gave you Game of Thrones as the example. Don't watch Game of Thrones. Set new standards. Set new standards in terms of how you live, what you watch, what you listen to. Again, thought to action exercise. I want you to think, and I want you to write down, what are the shows, what are the songs, what are maybe even the websites that you used to go to, and that's the key word here, used to go to, because we are in recovering ourselves now. Write those down, and then write down some genres of songs or some channels on the television or more kind of positive places in terms of the websites that you can go to. And then start implementing that in your daily life today. When you're finished, we'll go to the next module. See you there.